1079 CDY, Cadillac's hit music station. I'm Rich Spicer. This is the Get Up and Go morning show, and we always love to support the Cadillac Footlighters on this here radio station. And it's kind of a big deal right now because this is the very first ever teen-targeted Cadillac Footlighters production. Am I right, Julie VanHaitsma?
That is correct, yes.
We've had adults targeted. We've had younger kids targeted. But this is Freaky Friday. And for those of you who are not aware of the concept of the premise behind Freaky Friday, can you share what it's all about?
Sure. It's essentially the story of a mother and daughter, and as typical teenagers are with their mothers and parents with their teenagers, they don't get along, and they've been doing a lot of fighting and swapping at each other. So through a magic hourglass, they switch bodies so that the mom is in the daughter's body and the daughter is in the mom's body. So effectively, they have to take the other person's role for the day that they're swapped, because people wouldn't believe that the daughter's the mom or the mom's the daughter. So
and I'm sure that leads to all kinds of fun things.
It is very fun, yes.
And what was the inspiration behind doing a teen-targeted Footlighters production?
Well, our young program for Footlighters, our Footlighters Junior program, has been growing like crazy. Ever since Laura Porter started it many, many years ago, it's just kept growing and expanding. And we've had more and more kids participating that are in the younger age group, from like, I think it's 8 years on up. And it was such a broad age category that we really felt like we weren't serving both age groups effectively anymore. So we really wanted to give the teens a chance to do their thing, and then the younger kids a chance to do their thing as well, and just provide more opportunities for youth in our community.
So have any of the people who you have brought with you today been part previously of the summer camp?
Yes.
Okay.
Mia has been since she was quite a bit younger. She was Jasmine in Aladdin. We were just talking about that on our way over here. But yeah, so Mia has been. The other two that I have with me today have not been, but there are several in the cast that have been in many, many Footlighters Junior shows. We have 19 students in this production, and I would say maybe about half of them have been in former Footlighters Junior shows.
But that's good, because that means half of them are being introduced to this experience for the first time.
Yes, it definitely opened up the doors to include more people from our area, more youth from our area in our programs.
So give us the dates and the times, and I'll chat with the people you've brought here one by one.
So it opens this weekend, this Friday the 26th, at 7 o'clock at Cadillac High School Auditorium, and then we have a production on Saturday at 7. And then the next weekend, August 2 and 3, we have productions Friday night and Saturday at 7, and then a matinee Saturday afternoon at 2.
Tickets available where?
Tickets are available at Brinks Custom Framing, the UPS store, and Horizon Books. And then they can also be purchased on our website, which is a really convenient place to purchase them as well. So they can go online and purchase them there too if they would like.
I think one by one we should have a conversation with the future of the Footlighters.
Yes,
what do you
definitely.
think? Who do you want to bring to the mic first?
Well, we started talking about Mia a little bit, so let's start with Mia, and we'll just go down the line.
Okay. All right, Mia, tell me about your role.
I play the role of Ellie Blake. She's a slouchy teenager who doesn't get along with her mother, and when they switch bodies, she turns into the mother, who is the complete opposite.
You are the lead role.
Yes.
So tell me the process of scoring the lead role in this. How did that come about?
I had basically been practicing for several months for my audition, and when I auditioned, thankfully, Julie thought I was the right fit for the role.
So you were serious about doing this?
Yes, I love theater. It's my life. So,
are you familiar with the original movie?
Yes.
Does that help or hurt you here?
Both. It can help because you can take a look at what the storyline is, but the musical is slightly different, so it can hurt too, but it helped me.
It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. Brooke Kleinsorge is with us and will tell us a little bit about your role.
All right. Well, my role is Catherine Blake, and she is Ellie Blake's mom. She runs her own catering business. She's a very independent woman, and she's planning her own wedding. So she's very high-strung right now, has all these distractions. So her daughter gets a little angry with her sometimes for ignoring her.
What is your experience level with the Footlighters at this point?
This is my first official Footlighters production with them.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes, it's been chaotic, but I've met so many new people that I've seen, around town in school, but actually getting to do a production with them outside of the school environment is really refreshing, I think.
Are you anticipating opening night here?
Yes, I am so excited for opening night. I can't wait for everyone to see the hard work we've been putting into it since April or May.
And Bryce Wanstead is here. Tell me about your role, Bryce.
Well, I play the role of Mike in Freaky Friday, which is the future stepfather to Mia's character of Ellie, and is going to be, well, they're engaged at the moment to Brooke's character, Catherine. And I don't do any body switching or anything like that, but I am definitely there for the ride, and my character is more of the emotional support for the characters that are going through a lot of the rough times during the show, and I'm there for a good bit of it.
Tell me about your experience so far. You having fun?
I'm actually having a great time.
You say that as if it's a surprise.
I was really worried because at first, because as Mia said, she came into this audition for this show absolutely, completely prepared months and months.
Okay.
Before this show happened, I had been in about 3 other productions, and they were only really school-based. I did one community theater thing for Reed City. It was a little smaller. But I came into this show knowing that it was going to be a team production. I was very excited. I walk into the building, and I see a whole row of kids sitting down, and they all looked very professional. They all looked ready to go. And I had a friend with me at the time, and we were both very nervous. And it showed. And we get there, and they just threw all these different things at me, because this was the first audition where it was a real audition with every single step that you had to take. Because before it was just, walk into the classroom, sing a song, and you're good. Mm-hmm. This one was to the point, beat for beat, very official-like, and it made me very nervous. And I got very fortunate because I ended up with the largest male lead in the show, and that made me very excited when I got that email. Yeah, it made me very happy all around, and it's gone very well. I expected a lot more pressure, but honestly, I've molded into the environment a lot better than what I expected at first, and everything seems to be going smoothly. So, yeah.
And director Julie VanHaitsma back with us right now. And so tell me a little bit about the differences between directing adults and directing young people. There has to be something really...
Honestly, there are. But I've been directing teens more than adults my whole life. I have about 30 years directing high school productions. So this wasn't new for me. It was just a new venue and a new group of kids to do teen theater with. But honestly, there's a couple things. First of all, the energy level is crazy. I mean, adults have energy, yes, definitely. But teens, they have their own sort of vibe and energy, which if you work with it and use it well, it ends up putting a pretty excellent production on stage. So when we selected the show for the teen production, we really wanted something that was upbeat and energetic and bright, and I hope that we've managed to do that. We have a lot of pink and orange on stage, a little bit of a retro vibe with some of the costuming to kind of a nod to the 1970s original production of it, but just to be full of energy and light, because that's what these kids do. So
one more time, Julie, if you would, give us the dates and the times of when Freaky Friday unfolds at the Cadillac High School Auditorium.
Certainly. It starts Friday this week on July 26th at 7 p.m. with our opening night, and then we perform again on Saturday at 7, and then the next weekend, August 2 and 3, on Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 2 p.m.
Ticket locations one more time. At the door, obviously.
At the door, yep. At the UPS store, Brinks Custom Framing and Horizon Books in Cadillac. And you can also purchase them online at our website at CadillacFootlighters.com.
That is director Julie VanHaitsma, along with Freaky Friday cast members Brooke Kleinsorge, Mia Kadwell, and Bryce Wanstead. Go see Freaky Friday. put on by the Cadillac Footlighters. Julie and Cass, thank you very much.